So what's your strategy when it comes to validating? Are you going to do multiple validators, one validator? Like, what are you going to try to create sort of like a service, like I think
You
like,
trying to dox my bags, bro? No, just
yeah,
kidding.
I mean, basically,
Uh,
yes.
yeah, I mean, if my strategy that's actually a good point because I could flippantly say that yeah, of course I want to use as much of my pulse to be about as many validators as I can. That would increase my APY. That would increase the earnings based on the different numbers on the network. But also there's a strategy in there that yeah, it's actually a very good question of how do you if you're going to be a validator, you got to dedicate a certain number of pulse to that. We don't know if that pulse can be locked up, whether it's going to come out, Shanghai is still in the air, what we're just going to, we can have some discussion on that too. But let's say we don't know if it's going to be locked up or it's going to come out immediately. So that's kind of TBD, unknown. Right
Yeah.
on the validator setup, he's like, you have no expectations when you can unlock this stuff. So maybe Shanghai changes that if we launch at or before that or whenever. So you got to think about, okay, if you're going to be a validator and you have enough to be multiple validators, for example, how much do you want to put into that? And how much of a, opportunity cost is that from what else you're going to do with your pulse,
Right.
which, maybe locking it up, maybe, taking its profit, maybe
LPing or something,
LPing,
yeah.
all the different ways to do it, maybe sending it to a cold wallet and saying GFY for a few years, all that stuff. So yeah, that's actually a good question to drill down into because you are validating, you're helping the network, but how much do you want to do that versus the other ways to make yield versus yeah, what else you can do with your pulse. And that's just the pulse side. And then you got the PulseX side. Again, there may be products, there's some community stuff, Power City, for example, where you can mint stables from it, lock it up, earn all this stuff too. But natively, that's what's so different between PulseChain and PulseX. Natively, there isn't this time lock deal. That's Hex's thing. So that and that's actually one of my favorite features. I love Hedron, love HSIs, but I think there's a time and place for them. And I don't use them for everything because I like that, save myself from temptation. If I have a moment of weakness, I don't want to lose my retirement back and stuff like that. So
Right.
they're very different products.
So